Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Furaha. For those who are joining us for the first time, feel so much welcome here and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So guys, today we're going to be having a discussion, just a little discussion on still this topic that I have handled before. Do Africans really like African Americans? So guys, there's a video that I've done before about the same topic, and my findings were that African Americans really think the Africans don't like them. And there's one person who actually sent me a comment and said that they know that Africans do not like them. And what was really disturbing about that is the fact that this thing is being generalized. Like some of us who are Africans here, it doesn't matter what we have to say. The African Americans have already concluded that we don't like them since they have had an experience with one or two Africans who are living in America, or they mentioned someone else. They mentioned a Caribbean person who made them have a very bad experience with Africa. So they now generalize everyone. We are not one person. Africa is big. Africa is huge, guys. I mean, there's a lot more than I mean, we are like millions and millions of people. Maybe you found 10 bad people from Africa, and that is pretty much normal because we don't expect that in 1 million people everyone is nice. We don't expect that everyone is going to be nice to you. That is actually a fact that even if you traveled to Kenya or to any other African country, you don't expect that everyone will be nice to you, right? Even for us who are here and we have been here, there are many people who are not, for example, nice to me. I'm Kenyan. I live in Kenya, and I don't even have any other place to go. This is home for me. I don't even have like any thoughts of going anywhere as for now. But there are still people who don't even, regardless of that, they don't care and they just don't like you. So I don't expect someone to be expecting that people will like them 100%. If 10 people didn't like you from Africa, it doesn't automatically make you like be in a position to generalize everyone and say Africans do not like African Americans. Well, I know for there are some people who have had worse experiences. Maybe they have gone to a country, been mistreated by Africans, which is so unfortunate. But guys, still, what I'm insisting on is let us not make this like a general thing, because it's not. You haven't talked to me, you haven't talked to my friends, you haven't talked to my family, you haven't talked to people from Kenya. Maybe you went to Ghana and you were mistreated, or maybe you went to Uganda and you were mistreated, or perhaps Kenya. But you haven't gone to Tanzania, you haven't gone to South Africa, you haven't gone to Juba, like you haven't gone to many other places. You cannot actually just say every African does not like African Americans. I am so much convinced that Africans like African Americans. And I was so excited by this video of a lady who was giving a good testimony about Africa. She was giving a very, very beautiful testimony about visiting Tanzania, Ghana, like 5 African countries, and her experience was beautiful. Her experience was amazing. She's one of those people who look forward into visiting Kenya, Africa someday, and that kind of testimony is really like, wow, that is what we want, that is what we live for every day. And I was so happy to have it. So I'll make you guys watch this and then I'll get back.
Africans do not like Black Americans. So this is a fact.
No, it's an opinion, and a very asinine one at that. Because Africa is a continent with 54 countries and over 1.2 billion people. A statement such as Africans don't like African Americans is a very ludicrous statement because, one, it's perpetuating this narrative that there is beef and animosity between Africans and African Americans. And two, what that is doing is it's generalizing an entire continent based off of the actions of a couple of African hairdressers who live in America. And this is coming from someone who has traveled to 4 out of 54 of the African countries. Okay, so I went to Tanzania and I was treated like royalty. People were bowing at my feet. I felt like I was some type of long lost queen who had finally returned to the land. Let's talk about Ghana. Ghana was one of the most beautiful countries that I ever visited. I had a family who opened up their home to me. They were feeding me 3 times a day. We were living by the beach. They were doing so much to just make me feel welcomed in love. So this is for all of my African American people. Go to Africa. Go to the different countries that are there. Learn some of the languages, learn some of the cultures there, because this is the thing. There are more similarities than differences between Africans and African Americans. And we need to kill this narrative. We need to break the plane and start the conversation so that we can get to know each other and enjoy the beautiful continent that we call the motherland, Africa, Azania. Okay? Peace and blessings, y'all.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you now understand where I was coming from with whatever I was saying about generalization. So let us kindly be open-minded. There are very many people in Africa. Africa has millions and millions and millions of people. So kindly, let's not meet one African and conclude already that Africans do not like African Americans. We do. There are many of us who have no problem with you guys. There are many of us who really look forward into meeting you, who look forward into welcoming you home for relocation, actually, not just visiting, because this is home. I always say this in my videos. Africa is home for you. You don't need permission to visit Africa. You don't need permission to relocate back home. You can always do that. So yeah, kindly just be open-minded. Stop feeling like you don't belong because you do. Stop feeling that you don't have a home because you do. You definitely do. This is home for you. This is home for us, and it is home for you. If we share ancestry, then how come we are in the right place, like we are at home, and yet you are not? While we share ancestry, doesn't make sense. It beats logic. So you guys, if you want to travel home, please be easy. We are ready to welcome you. You will meet a few rogue bad people, but people are just people. You will meet lots and lots of people who will welcome you and make you feel like you belong, because you do. So guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. I think it was really an enlightening experience watching this video from this lady. Thank you so much. I can't remember her name, but that was very beautiful of her to give her experience about Africa, and in a positive way, and the truth. So guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Kindly take care. Bye.
10 African American celebrities going back to Africa. 1. Idris Elba, Ghana. 2. DaBaby, Nigeria. 3. Samuel L. Jackson, Gabon. 4. Ludacris, Ghana. 5. Beyonce, South Africa. 6. Tiffany Haddish, Eritrea. 7. Will Smith, Egypt. 8. Isaiah Washington, Sierra Leone. 9. Forrest Whitaker, Uganda. 10. Rihanna, Senegal.